Dr. Azeeza, can you tell us, like a lot of people that come to you for mentor training, they perhaps are suffering from confidence issues or, you know, a lack of assurance that they will succeed in another market. So can you tell us about how you can train them to overcome those issues?
Absolutely, because when we look at people, especially in Asia, or let's look at it in all over Asia, most of the time what they lack confidence is in overseas market. They may be very confident in local market. So when we have been mentoring people, even if like localized, let's say for example, a local Singaporean PR, may have the lack of confidence to go out back to their own country and start their own business because it's not something they have done before in their life. So this is where when we build up their confidence based on a structured reality around their business model, they get a new level of self-worth conversation going on. And a clarity leads to power. So they get this sense of clarity that they are able to deliver the program, their business in a very empowering way. So they get into massive action with it. So this has happened too many times, and again, as long as a business owner or a mentor has got the clarity of themselves, where they are with their life, when put together in programs or mentoring sessions with us, they get to a new level of clarity about going global. And we've seen so many people from overseas coming into Singapore. And they get this new sense of confidence because the more they interact with the not so common people in their mind, they get to new state of presence and effectiveness.
So it's really sort of working personally on your own attributes, your own skills.
That's right.
To enable you to be confident in that market. But you also get the confidence from the rest of the mentors that are in the group team, like almost like the family, right?
Yes, that's right. And also because we do collective, what we call support. In the way, I want to be very clear about this, because in our sessions we also work on the limiting belief systems. So we went through a session together.
We did.
And how did you like that?
It certainly forces you to become a bit more self-aware, because self-awareness is the root at which all your problems or your issues or your blocks are resting. As soon as you can get into where those blocks exist and understand what the motives behind them are, then I found it very releasing, because you understand what mindset you need to adopt in order to take action and then to get into a success mode.
Yes, absolutely.
But I wanted to talk to you about, this isn't just a train the trainers exercise, is it? It's more than that.
Yes, definitely. This is not a train the trainer teaching you presentation skills and all of that. This is about getting into your authentic self. Really redefining who you are in the core. Maybe I would love to give you myself as an example, because I have recognized that there's two things that we are really good at. Two things that we do in life that sometimes is seen separately. For example, there is a skill that you have that is really good at, and then there is a passion that your heart goes out to and you do it really well. So as a mentor, everyone as a trainer or a coach, they will have two of these. One is a skill, one is what they really love. They may not be the same. So like for me, I am really good at getting people into intrinsic speaking. So the ability to speak effectively. Am I good at it?
You certainly are.
Okay, so that's my skill. But what I'm really happy about and really passionate about is to get mentors and trainers and business leaders to get aligned, to see their clarity within and to get empowered. So now what I've done and what we have put together in the Shine program is the combination of the two, where a leader or a mentor gets into their core of alignment in what is their purpose, what is their message, and then putting in the values of intrinsic, authentic speaking and the business model, everything together. So they become really, really empowered in their space. So this is something more than train the trainer, because there's nothing to do train the trainer, because there's a lot of train the trainer programs out there. So we're not here to do that. What we feel the mentors need is a fine-tuning of their belief system about the global market and expanding their reality around what is possible for them, and to a great extent how small we are playing with such a big heart.
Absolutely.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Yes. So the mentor that comes on the program can learn how to feel that market belongs to them.
Yes, it's an expanded version of what they deserve and where they belong. because they have this beautiful big heart that they want to reach the world, and we are here to support them to get it out there.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.